Welcome back to the Dragon's Den. I'm your host, SinDragonLore, and I'm here bringing you my first upload of Pokemon Sun and Moon Wi-Fi Battle VGC 2017. You've been seeing me a lot on Showdown, and that's because I never had the memory on my phone to be able to record a whole video, but I got a new phone, so now I can. So without any further ado, let's get right into this. It's the same team that you guys have seen me play on Showdown. It's the Tapu Koko Raichu core with the Ninetales, Muck, Gyarados, and the Kartana. But as you can see here, I only brought the Ninetales, the Muck, the Gyarados, and the Tapu Koko against his very standard Mandibuzz Tapu Lele lead with Gigalith and Kartana in the back. So without any further ado, let's get right into this. Now, the leads here, I believe I lead off, Ninetales and Muck. And against his Tapu Lele Mandibuzz lead, because that's kind of what I was predicting, was him to lead off with that pretty standard lead with the whole Misty Seed, or whatever the fuck it's called, Psychic Seed. I forget what it's called, honestly. It's about to show it here in a minute. Okay, yeah, the Psychic Seed that rose its special defense. So, I didn't go for the Aurora Veil here, because I was kind of predicting a Gigalith switch to get rid of the Hail, in which case that would have been a waste of a turn. So I went straight for the Icy Wind, predicting the Tailwind, which he does end up going for. So it's only going to increase the speed by like one times. So, and he goes for the Psychic here. I was expecting this to kill me, but nope. As it turns out, Life Orb, Psychic, Inside Kick, Terrain is not enough to take out Ninetales with the spread that I have. And then a Poison Jab will just take it out straight away. So that's one huge threat I no longer have to deal with. Now I believe here he goes for the Gigalith, which is absolutely correct. Excuse me. I believe here I decide I'm going to swap out the Ninetales for the Tapu Koko to get my own terrain up, and as well as be able to, switch in the Hail at any point to get rid of the Sand. So, now here's the problem, because the Mandibuzz goes for the Foul Play, which doesn't really do much to the Muck by itself, but I was curious to see what the item was, and sure enough, it's the Rock Z move, the Rockium Z. And unfortunately, that is going to be targeting down the Muck. And that, just the raw power of it alone, will be able to take out Muck from where it's at. So, let's just watch this awesome animation of the Continental Crush here. God, imagine watching that in slow motion. Just, oh my god! And that's enough to take out Muck, unfortunately, but that's all good, though, because I still have 3 Pokemon in the back, and he's already used his Z move. So I'm feeling pretty okay at this point. Now we get back in the Ninetales to bring up the Hail. Now, I know that he doesn't have a switch-in that can change out my weather, and even if he has Sandstorm as a move, it's not going to go before Aurora Veil. So now I feel 100% confident in setting up the Aurora Veil. Oh, and I get the Lucky Parahax too. That was nice. So now I set up the Aurora Veil just because I know there's no way he's getting rid of Hail before I have the opportunity to set this up. And the Mandibuzz uses Roost, which is fine, but one thing I couldn't understand for the life of me is why he opted to go for Earthquake right after he roosts. Because now the Mandibuzz is grounded, so it will be taking damage from the Earthquake. And it got a crit on itself, so for the life of me, I still don't understand why he did that, but, it's whatever. And because of the Aurora Veil being up, the Earthquake wasn't enough to take out the Tapu Koko as well, which worked out really well, because I ended up needing the Koko later in the game. So now let's bring out the Gyarados, get some Intimidates going here. Excuse me. And he opts not to switch, which means the next these two, the Mandibuzz and the Gigalith, are in fact going to be going down to a Thunderbolt Waterfall combination. because neither one of them is faster than me. Oh, I used the Z waterfall, which is A-okay with me. I didn't realize the Gigalith was still that high in health. I still think a regular waterfall might have done it. Let's see how much health he's at before I start, saying that. I love the animation of these Z moves, dude. It's so friggin' amazing. It's so friggin' awesome. Alright, yeah, there's a chance that waterfall might not have been able to take it out, depending on its EV spread, I guess. So now he's got one Pokemon left, and it's obviously the Kartana, as we saw from Team Preview. And the Tailwind just petered out, so that was perfect timing, because now my Tapu Koko is going to be able to outspeed, fire off a very powerful electric terrain boosted Thunderbolt, bring it down to its sash, and then unfortunately the Life Orb's going to take me out. So the idea here is that the Leaf Blade won't be able to take me out from damn near full, even with a crit, and I'll just be able to fire off a Waterfall. And even if I didn't fire off a Waterfall and I just used Protect or something, the Hail would have taken it out the following turn. So guys, that is the first battle that I got to show you guys. I'll be uploading more as time progresses. Thank you so much for watching, and if you guys have any teams at all that you want me to try with different spreads, different strategies, feel free to leave them in the comments section below. And if you guys are also interested in looking up some amazing Yu-Gi-Oh content, feel free to check out my team channel, Team Eagle Factor. That's Eagle FAQTOR, because we're too cool to spell things correctly. Thank you guys, and have a good day.